Hello, thank you for joining us. My name is Awa Micah, and joining me on the platform today is Dr. Stanley Mungwe, a man I respect so very much. Hi, Doctor, welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome to.
It's a pleasure to have you talk about something that is very pertinent. I call it the life wire of every young business. We're looking at how to raise money for a business idea in less than 1 month without necessarily going through the stress of getting funding from a bank, or you have some very exciting information to share with us. And how possible is it for a young entrepreneur, a young startup, to raise money, let's say in 2 months, for a business idea without going to the bank to apply for a loan? And sometimes we're not even eligible because you need security. You want to get a loan from the bank, and you are asked to give security for a business that doesn't even exist. You still want to start. How possible is this?
Indeed. And I'm very excited because you already answered the first part of the question,
right.
Which is, you tell that when you start, you don't have money, right? Mm-hmm. So how do they ask for money? You don't have money and you don't have security. That's why you're going to the bank.
Right.
However, the concepts that I'm presenting here are basic, and I learned them from my great-grandmother. So we were the greatest producers of kola nut when I grew up in the village with my great-grandmother.
Right.
And why did that occur? That occurred because we went to the farm every 3 a.m. in the morning. And while the others focused on cutting kola nuts from the tall trees, we gathered the low-hanging fruit, or the ones that have fallen on the floor. Right. But we had to go there at 3 a.m. So I learned this concept from my great-grandmother, and 3 years ago when I was thinking about this, I thought, why are we going to the banks? Are we not smart enough to look at funding opportunities that are around us? Right. Then I figured out, what can these funding opportunities be? One of the major funding opportunities which I've used to fund about 30 startups and startup ideas in my incubator, one getting not less than 6 million francs of funding in less than 1 month, like you said.
Right.
It's non-equity free funding from organizations, be them international or national, but let's focus on those ones we have national, international.
Right.
Let's take just Germany and Luxembourg. For instance, we have a particular funding going on now called We Do GIZ. We Do is WIDU for those who want to Google.
Right.
You can get funding of minimum 6 million from that particular platform just by being able to write your project very well and submitting it. And a lot of entrepreneurs don't even know that. And they're funding at the moment in Africa only Cameroon and Ghana. They'll start with Tunisia and Morocco. And this funding is going to run for another at least 2, 3, 4 months.
Right.
And we have been able to get funding for startups using this particular scheme. And that's just one. There are a lot of them, for instance, from Luxembourg too.
Right.
So what is the bottom line? The bottom line is that stop thinking only about the banks. Think about opportunities that are around you that just requires you to present your ideas very well, and you don't need to have started a business. And We Do is one of them, which we are using now to help startups to fund them. So this is a very specific example. If somebody has an idea and they need funding, they should even just contact us immediately. Absolutely. And we can walk them through the way they can get funding through We Do.
Beautiful. And this is going to be a course that you have designed and going to be teaching people on that. How practical is this course, and how affordable? Because sometimes when you start calling it the course, people think that you have to pay huge sums of money to be able to benefit from this. I'm
very happy that you make that point, because even packaging this in the course and putting a price on it is just to select people.
Right.
Because what I've noticed in Cameroon is that when you say something is free, you get every type of person.
Right.
We are looking at people who by the end of the training would have gotten funding. We're not looking at people who by the end of the training will get information or knowledge. No, what you need is funding. We want to hold your hand so that by the end of the training, you have funding, period. That's how practical the training is. We start with you from day one. Of course, not going to me alone, you and I. And from let's say in 2 weeks' time, you should have money for your project. And we mean it because we have done this. So that's how practical it's going to be.
So what you're saying, Doctor, is in 2 weeks, it is possible for a young business person to raise the needed capital.
Indeed, and to raise a minimum of 6 million francs. But the bottom line is that we are not a make money fast scheme. Right. I mean, those who know you know that you wouldn't support such a type of idea. Right. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to bring your idea to us. We're going to have to push you to refine the ideas because it's competitive. It's not for everybody.
Right.
But we will help you. We will handle all of that. We will help you refine the idea. We will show you how to refine the idea so that it could be accepted easily. Right? So you will do some hard work with us in 2 weeks, and this is going to happen. But if you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, or if you thought this was some kind of a multi-level marketing game where you had people ask you to bring 2 people on the left, 2 people on the right, no, this is hardcore hard work. As a matter of fact, you could even go ahead and go to the website widu.africa, widu.africa yourself, and try to get a funding without us, right? But with us, probably this is going to make things a little easier for you.
Right.
We are going to hold your hand.
Absolutely. And so we're looking forward to getting you subscribed to this training that is coming up in the days ahead. It will help you a great deal. Now, this is specifically, it's not for everybody. We're talking about people who have business ideas and do not have the necessary finances to go about starting these businesses.
Indeed.
If you have a business idea and lack of capital is your problem, then this is the opportunity you have been waiting for. But I would say it's not network marketing, please. Before you start calling this some names, this is not network marketing. This is a course that has been developed through thorough research, and it's practical, it's working. And of course, I'm glad that, Doctor, you've been able to put in so much work to see this work for Cameroonian youths and for African youths who are looking for opportunity to excel in business, to start business, and solve community problems.
Indeed.
And create employment.
Indeed. Thank you very much. So if you don't have an idea, please, this is not for you. If you have an idea, you are ready to roll, because once you register for the course, the first thing we do is we jump on a personalized call with you, not a general call, on a personalized call with you, where we listen to your ideas and immediately start work with you.
Absolutely. And so this is something so unique. We don't have this going on anywhere, especially in this country. We're talking about Cameroon, where we are right now. This is an opportunity for you to pick it up and maximize it. You know, someone defined poverty to me, or poor to me, and it makes so much sense, but at the same time it saddens my heart. Poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. So we now see why many of us, especially young people, are poor, with thousands, millions, uncountable opportunities out there.
Indeed.
To make wealth and money.
Indeed. And I totally agree with you. And again, like I said, this is an opportunity.
Right.
We are not even hiding it from them.
Not at all.
We are saying go to www.widu, so widu.africa, and you can even immediately apply for that funding without even passing through us.
Absolutely.
So it's an opportunity that is out there. We're not creating something new.
Absolutely.
So I totally agree with you.
Absolutely. But the advantage you have passing through us is that you're going to be coached, you're going to be mentored, and you are going to be given insight on how to go about these things. Remember, we're talking about tips on how to raise money for your business idea.
Yeah, and WIDU is just one, right?
Yes.
So we are using that as the canvas on which we are painting this idea.
Absolutely.
But we're going to surprise you with a number of fundraising methods that you will lay your hands on it. I bet you in 2 days you will see money flowing, and we are not joking. We mean it.
And it is not a magic button we are going to press and you start seeing money falling from the sky. You've got to put in some work. This is for people who are serious, who truly believe that the idea they have is good, but is facing a lot of hardship because of lack of money.
Indeed.
We want to see you put that idea into practice. Create a job for yourself and help others around your community. That is the energy behind what we are doing. And Doctor, before we take our leave, I want to personally thank you as a partner in all of this, and for being the doctor that solves communities' problems. Otherwise, you should be in the classroom. I'm asking for a job.
I'm humble. I remember the other kind of doctors.
Yes.
But well, I'm really humbled, and I'm also excited at what you're doing.
Right.
We met, and in less than 3 days, we started jumping into solving problems.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to meet the people who are going to join us through this program.
Thank you very much.
And you're going to have 2 solid coaches working with you, hand-holding you, pushing you, and making sure that you reach more than your potential.
Just to say, I worked with you a few days ago. and what's one of the methods you put in place? You demonstrated, and we're able to raise money for those that were training within 10 minutes. So much money. This is not magic, and nobody will scam us.
No.
You have something to offer.
Yeah.
Then money should not be a problem.
True.
That's what I learned from you. That's what I learned from you.
Yeah.
So I became so very, very enthusiastic about it. I'm excited about it, and trust me, I don't get my hands into anything that is not serious. And the energy I saw in you, and the kind of ideas I see in you, it's what makes me want to be a part of this thing to help our young business persons out there raise money for their projects. Thank you very much, Doc.
Thank you very much, sir.
Let's go. For those of you who watch this video, indicate in the comment section, right? Or you can also inbox Dr. Stanley Mungwe. Find him on Facebook.
Or you.
Or inbox me right away. And please also contact the numbers that are on the screen. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We look forward to hearing from you anytime soon.
Bye-bye.